Hi, this is Larissa Coe. I am an online teacher and I am going to show you some of my favorite tools for creating lessons for my students. So I'm starting with my course outline. There's a previous tutorial on how to do that. So if you're interested, go ahead and click the link. But once I'm here, the next step usually for my Canvas course is to create lessons to teach the concepts or skills that students will need. So in this one, the students need to learn how to create dialectical journals. I am going to go over two basic ways to go about putting together a lesson for that. The first one is to do a video. So two of my favorite tools for creating videos for students are Screencast-O-Matic, and it allows you to show the screen, show yourself, or a combination of both. The other tool that I use to make videos is Adobe Spark. So spark.adobe.com allows you to create video tutorials that I really like. So once you create a free account, you can sign in, and once you're signed in, I really like the video presentations. So it's called a slideshow video, and once you click this, you name your new video, and then there are several easy to use formats that are already here. I generally use the Teach a Lesson format. This Teach a Lesson template already sets out what you'll probably need to do. So overview, concept, example, explanation, you try it, and summary is what they suggest for you. You can also add in slides whenever you want. Once I have the slide looking more or less how I want it, then I speak. So I hold this microphone button down and say whatever I want to say about dialectical journals, and it records my voice. Let's say I didn't like this recording, all I do is hit this again and it's going to record over my first one. Once you're done with this slideshow and all of your recordings, you can add music. It has free music here that you can insert easily. Then you just hit download and it downloads it into a video format that you could use for your students. If I create a video or if I use a video off of YouTube, I use it in conjunction with Edpuzzle. So if I want to put my own video in, I do add content, upload a video, then I can choose a file, so whatever video I downloaded I can then put in here. And once you're there, I'll show you an older example. You can edit. I can add multiple choice questions, open-ended questions, or notes to that part of the video. So let's go for multiple choice. You just type your question, potential answers, and make sure you have the check for the correct answer. When I am using this in Canvas courses, I never grade the Edpuzzle responses from students. Instead, I just put the same multiple choice or open-ended questions into Canvas so that they are doing the same thing on the Canvas quiz as they are in the Edpuzzle. That way they know when to pause and answer the questions, but I don't have to come into Edpuzzle to grade it separately from Canvas stuff. So there are a lot of really cool things you can do with Edpuzzle beyond that, but I think those are the basics of what you need to know. So those are some good ways to go the video route for teaching a lesson. Just as a review, we have a screen recorder, we have Adobe Spark, and then Edpuzzle to break up these videos and make them interactive. If you want to go the presentation route, my favorite place to get free slide templates is slidesgo.com. But all you do for these is you choose a theme that fits your lesson. You can preview it here, and then you click use a Google Slides. This forces a copy, so you click make a copy, and this automatically makes a copy of the template. These templates are cool too because they include a lot of bonus slides at the end that have icons, graphs, charts, and other things that you could use in conjunction with the rest of the slideshow. You can change the pictures. sometimes you change the pictures by changing the background. And sometimes if the picture is smaller and not part of the background, you double click, go to replace image, you can upload, or again, search for an image here. And you just slide it to fit the cutout however you would. So if you download the Nearpod add-on, then you can use Google Slides as Nearpod slides instead of the ones within Nearpod. I think that this allows me to make much better looking Nearpod slideshows, and I also like the benefit of having these saved both in Nearpod and in my Google Drive. So all you do for this, let's say you gave some information here and you want students to be quizzed on it next, then all you do is click on whatever you want to happen next. Let's say we want to do a time to climb game. Then you add your questions here, and it sometimes takes a minute, but it will create a slide that has this interactive game. You click save and go to Nearpod, and it will save that into your Nearpod just with the rest of your Nearpods there. Whenever I do a lesson like this for my students, I do it as a quiz. The reason behind that is using quizzes right after lessons helps them to retain the information and to check for understanding before they move on. So from here, I enter my HTML template. I just copy this HTML template, go to HTML editor, paste, and return to rich content editor. I'll write what the purpose of the lesson is. I'll write the task, and I'll put the success criteria right here. So from Edpuzzle, if I go to my content, let's say I want to assign this tone and mood Edpuzzle. I click assign, I go to public link, and then I go to embedded code. You can choose the size. I'm going to go with the medium size. And then I just copy this link. Then I come back here, you hit insert edit media, click embed, paste, and that will insert my Edpuzzle right here. Now for Nearpod, let's say I want to use this lesson. I go to student paste, and then this is very important. You want to set your window for students to complete this long enough so students will have time to actually complete it. It allows you to do a full year. So now you see there are 364 days remaining instead of the original 29. You hit apply, and then again you have the link or the embed code. I'll go with medium, paste that in here, and then it's the same process. Insert media, embed, and paste. Same thing if you just want to use a Google Slides file, publish to the web, embed, copy, and you can paste that in there. So there you have it. There are some tips on how to create a lesson for your online students in a Canvas course.